Valentine's Day!
Woo! Have that sex.
Much love.
Get that sex. That unprotected sex. No, that's a terrible idea.
Please be protected this Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Be safe.
Be safe. We like safe. Don't get any of those nasty STIs. You don't want that fucking up your Valentine's Day.
So in this video we're going to talk about STIs again.
STIs again.
We're going to talk about having chlamydia and
genital warts. They're shit. Don't get them. Use a condom.
No. It's a massive hassle.
Hassle and dangerous. Have you ever had sexually transmitted disease?
Yes, I have. I got chlamydia about a year ago.
The clap. It's good to laugh about them as well, you know, it's a serious matter, but it's good to have a little giggle now and again.
Yeah, I don't see it as, I don't feel embarrassed actually about getting chlamydia, because everyone gets it, like many people get it.
It's like getting a cough.
It's probably the most common STI you can get.
Yeah.
I had unprotected sex. Dope. Then
Shakara.
I was actually notified by someone else because they realised they had it and they'd slept with someone else previously without protection as well. And then so I went to get myself tested, got the results back, and they were like, "You're positive for chlamydia." So I had to go in again, and I just got it was just a one-time solution. You go in, you get some pills, and then it's gone in a week. You shouldn't fuck for a week and then you're fine. Another thing that I wanted to add about chlamydia is that I got chlamydia in my ass as well.
Not the butt.
And I had no idea you could get chlamydia in your butt. And it's harder to get rid of in your butt as well, actually. And that was another point, because I said that I only went in once, and that's a lie. Because I went in and got the regular chlamydia treatment, and then they did a full test on me, put a swab up my butt because I had anal sex with that person as well. I got some more results back, and I had to be on a course of really harsh antibiotics, I think, for a week, which made me really sensitive to daylight.
Oh no. Vampire. Them pale skin. Chlamydia's pretty, there's no symptoms for chlamydia, is there?
I didn't have any symptoms. There can be, but most of the time there are no symptoms.
So that's why you do have to get yourself tested, because if it's left untreated, of course it can spread, but it can also be...
Yeah, it can be really bad for your fertility, which I was really scared about actually when I got it.
Yeah, because we both want to be mummies.
Really.
Again, get yourself tested.
Yeah, please do, because it's just... shit happens, like you do have sex without condoms. Like I think everyone can admit to that.
Yes, it's not necessarily acceptable, but you know, if you're very sure you want to do it without condoms,
it shouldn't be acceptable, because it's just a silly thing to do. If you're dating and it's a one night stand, it's just especially if you don't know the person, you shouldn't trust anyone really.
If you're just
with STIs,
if you're just fucking once, or having a fling, or fucking the same guy, but you're not an item, you haven't spoken about exclusivity, you've not become boyfriend and girlfriend, whoever. I mean, even then, I would get tested before you start having unprotected sex with your partner.
Definitely. With me and my boyfriend, before we started having unprotected sex, we both got ourselves checked out and made sure we were both clean before we started doing that. And now we never use protection, obviously, because we're in a relationship and I'm on the birth control pill.
Same with me. Before I was with after every boyfriend, or before every boyfriend, as soon as it starts getting serious, I get myself tested. And I've even got myself tested before a fling. I remember saying to someone, I just want to have sex, I don't want anything, and let's both get tested so we can fuck without condoms, because they're a ball ache.
If you don't like condoms, then just make sure you know that you're clean, make sure you know for sure that your partner, whoever you're having sex with, is clean too.
I have had recently as well, which is a bit crazy, I've had genital warts, which sucks actually. It's not too bad, thankfully, because I am in a loving relationship and both my boyfriend and I completely trust each other. I got a genital wart on my vagina recently this year, and speaking to my sexual health people, they said that apparently genital warts you can have that for, I think you can have the infection for about 2 years without anything coming up.
Oh, wow.
Anything being physical. So it's possible that I even got this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's only just come up now.
That's crazy.
Genital warts are really, really not a big deal. Apart from that, they can be passed. You can spread them. And they're not that attractive as well. They don't look particularly attractive, but
No, you wouldn't want a genital wart.
no, you wouldn't want one, and they can get really bad. You can get clusters. I luckily only had one tiny little genital wart.
Yeah.
Although the other day I did notice I think I had a new genital wart.
Yeah.
And with genital warts, they're so easy to get rid of. You either go and get them frozen off, which really doesn't feel that bad. It just feels like someone's putting an ice cube to you.
Yeah.
You know, it can be slightly cold, painful. Or you can get creams for them, and they can be quite harsh, the creams, but you will be directed by a doctor about how to use them. Last one was frozen off, and it was fine. I had no scar there at all, only a tiny bit of pain, and I think it healed in like 3 days. It was absolutely fine. I have noticed now that I might have another wart there, but they also gave me cream, which I'm applying at the moment. And I almost feel okay about it because I am in a relationship.
Yeah.
And it's possible that we've passed it to each other, so we have both been tested. But the problem with genital warts, you can't test until you see the wart itself.
Yeah.
And that goes for the same as herpes. If you think you've got herpes, you cannot be tested for it until you get a visible outbreak, yeah. Again, there are other STIs out there, but we haven't had an awful lot of experience with them, as you know, all the gonorrhea type stuff too.
Yeah, that's tested for with chlamydia, I think, when they do the swab.
Oh yeah.
It's very important to get your blood test done for HIV as well.
Yes.
Very
You
important.
can get a full screen done, so you're tested for everything.
Yes.
You just have to make sure you ask for it, because most of the time they only test you for the main ones like chlamydia, gonorrhea.
I thought I had a genital wart once, but I just went for a general checkup, and she told me that it was a skin tag. And you can get STIs transmitted through oral sex.
Yes.
So even if you've been going around giving blowjobs, receiving oral cunnilingus, you can also get STIs from that. You can get STIs in your mouth. You can also get chlamydia in your eyes.
Really?
If someone jacks off in your face and you get cum in your eyes, you can get chlamydia in your eyes.
Whoa, that's crazy. I never thought of that.
That's not good, apparently.
You can get STIs in your mouth, in your arsehole, in your pussy, in your foreskin, in any kind of part of you.
And even your neck.
Yes, even your neck.
So yeah, please go and get yourself checked as well if you've been having oral sex.
Yes.
And they can swab your mouth.
And fingering as well. But again, don't worry too much about that stuff. Don't sit there and not enjoy all these sexual activities because of sexually transmitted diseases.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, because it can, it is worrying. You're worried that you're going to catch something, but don't let it ruin your sexual
you
fun.
can't live your life worrying about things like that all the time.
If you get it, it's no big deal. You get it sorted. Sort it out.
Just check the genitals. See what your partner's genitals look like before having sex or putting them in your mouth.
That's why sex with the light off can be dangerous, because if you don't look at somebody's parts first,
you might suddenly see that you turn the light off in the morning and they've got some bumps and
also don't feel embarrassed to say I don't want to go near that. As bad as that sounds, because a lot of people have something, they don't realise it, or they've not noticed it, or they've ignored it, or mentally ignored it, and you can say to somebody, I'm really sorry, I don't like the look of that. I don't want to have sex, or can we use a condom, or can we use a dental dam, which is bizarre for licking out. It's like cling film over the pussy. So don't ever feel embarrassed to say anything.
We hope this video has been useful for you.
Use protection, and protection's great. Protection is your friend, and never be afraid to say, no, I'd like to use a condom, because it's safe for both of you.
Let's go get tested.
Yes, get tested.
It's so important.
Yes, and don't spread that shit to anyone else.
Have a really nice Valentine's Day.
Have a good one. And even if you don't have anybody to share the love with, enjoy it for yourself. Do something you really want to do. Masturbate. Cook yourself a nice meal.
Exactly. Treat yourself.
Yes.
Go and buy yourself some hot type chocolates, because love yourself.
Love
there
yourself.
Isn't anyone else.
Fuck everyone else.
Subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next week.
See you next week, you poos.
Bye.
Bye.